Welcome in, guys. I'm Noah Castor. To my right, we have Brandon Hudson. Across the table with my man Darren Kinslow, and we are the Benchwarmers. Just like to start off by saying that we drew the winner for our giveaway. Congratulations to Noah Lampson. We sent you an email, so be sure to email us back. Really, thank you guys for all the support. It's been really great just seeing your guys' comments, entering the giveaway. It was all a lot of fun. With that, let's get right into the news. Ziggy Ansah signing with Seattle. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously, not a replacement, but like you said, helping out with the departure of Frank Clark. What do you guys think of the move?
I like it a lot. It's not going to replace him by any means, but if he can stay healthy, which is something that he struggled with, it'll help the Seahawks a lot, and hopefully they get 10 wins.
I'm slapping you. It's happening.
I see this as being a 10-game winner with this guy coming in. And I see a little slap coming in Noah's
Now, for all you guys that don't know, me and Darren made a slap bet. I bet that they wouldn't get to 10 wins, the Seattle Seahawks. And if he wins, he gets to slap me. If I win, I get to slap him. They're not getting to 10 wins. No, but I really do like the signing.
I do too.
With Frank Clark leaving, I mean, they just have very little firepower on that defense. Adding Ziggy Ansah, of course, is going to help with the pass rush because that defense isn't what it used to be. I mean, you still got linebacker, what's his name, Bobby Wagner, but that's really the only star on that defense. So adding Ziggy Ansah is a good move. Now let's get into the main part of this video, the Atlanta Falcons offseason report. Obviously, with their first pick, they picked up Chris Lindstrom. Then their second pick, they picked up another offensive lineman. What do you guys think about all of their offseason moves?
They've been a little bit quiet in their draft. I think they could have done a lot better in the draft.
Definitely.
An average year last year, below average year, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries. I still think that their offense is filled with weapons. You've got Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, still have Devontae Freeman. I know they lost Tevin Coleman, but hopefully Freeman can stay healthy this year. So I think they're going to just be an average team because they've just had an average offseason, and they're getting some people back off injury. So they may improve, but I still don't think they're winning a ton of games.
Definitely.
I agree. Their draft, kind of questionable. On some of the picks, they were about an average grade point for draft picks. Overall, their off-season, I haven't really seen much on them lately because I don't really watch them that much. But, draft overall was mediocre. But I'll let you go ahead and get into the regular.
So, I did not like their draft. I didn't think they really needed that much offensive line help. Like, I get it. You're with your first pick, you pick up an offensive lineman, but then your second pick, you trade up into the first round to get Caleb McGarry. I think they reached on Caleb McGarry and Chris Lindstrom. I feel like they could have gotten maybe a pass rusher because Vic Beasley did fall off. I remember he had that, 14.5 sack season, I think is what it was, a couple years ago when they made their Super Bowl run, but since then, he hasn't really done much, and I think they needed a pass rusher there with a draft being so defensively heavy. I think they should have gone there, but other than that, they haven't made a lot of moves.
Adrian Claiborne was a pretty good pickup.
But no, I mean, I think the biggest problem with the Falcons last season was obviously injury. Their defense just got destroyed, but I think my biggest beef with the Falcons has to be Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I think he's a average quarterback at best. I don't think he's top 5. I don't know what you guys think, how far you guys think he can take them. Obviously, they made it to the Super Bowl, but that was with a prolific offense around him. So I don't know if he's going to be able to elevate their offense. I don't know what you guys think about Matt Ryan.
I think he's all right, and I think that they could go somewhere with him, but I definitely don't think he's I know people are going to get mad, but I don't know if he's an elite quarterback.
He's not. I'll say it for you. He's not. They can get mad at me. It's fine.
But I do think their offense still has weapons. I think their defense will be improved. But by how much, I don't know. I think they do have a winning record this year. Barely, though.
Yeah, no. So, you have anything else, Brandon, before we get into
I think that in order for this team to really step up and actually do something, it's going to take Matt Ryan to become a leader and say, hey, if we want to win games, we have the team to do it. We need to just go out there and do it. Another thing I think is Julio Jones definitely has to try to find a way to get in the end zone this season with him being one of the best receivers in the league. and still has the most trouble on getting into the end zone, getting in the red zone and trying to score a touchdown. I think he needs to become a bigger factor in this season as well. And most of the things, I mean, they got an offensive line now. I mean, they picked up about every single offensive lineman, it seems like, in the draft.
Facts.
You'd think that they'd have something this year. But overall, all it really takes for them to do is just all to come together as a team, it seems like. It seems like everyone just wants to do their own thing and just try and make it through the season. But they all need to come out and do something and really just take over the league.
Trying to forget the 28-3.
Had to bring it
I
up.
had to bring it up.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. No, I think that's the epitome of Matt Ryan's career. I mean, I've used this analogy before, but Matt Ryan's the babysitter that you leave at home when the kids are asleep, and he's not like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, where you leave them at home at any state when the kids are up screaming. Those are the guys you leave at home. But Matt Ryan, perfect situation, he can get the job done. But other than that, he's not going to lead you anywhere. All right, final part of the video, where they land in the division. They got the Panthers, Buccaneers, and Saints in their division. Where they land, Aaron?
I'm going to say third or last.
Ooh.
I think they may be able to go over the Bucs, but I don't know if they're going to be able to go any further than that. I think Cam Newton comes back, and I think the Panthers improve, and I think the Saints... I still think it's their
Saints
division.
Are still very good, yeah.
I think it mostly right now relies on what Carolina will do because I mean
Saints
you're gonna have Cam Newton coming back, yes, but he also still can become injured. And if that happens, then they don't really have a really good backup to go to. So it all depends. I think they'll beat out the Buccaneers for sure, and then it'll be a battle between the Panthers and Falcons only. Depending on what Cam Newton's situation is.
I was going to say the exact same thing. This division depends on Cam Newton's health. Obviously, the first spot's going to go to the Saints. They just have too good of a roster. But if Cam Newton doesn't come back 110%, or if he aggravates that shoulder again, I think the Falcons do have a good chance of getting to second place. But I see the Panthers really bouncing back this year. So
I do too.
I think Falcons third place is probably safe to say where they're going to land, unless Matt Ryan has another MVP season, Matty Ice, but I don't see that happening. So I think that does it for the Falcons offseason report. Yeah,
Be sure the Dolphins out.
Yep, Dolphins out next time. It's been the Benchwarmers, guys.
Deuces.